Now at 6, when you see one of these video games, it probably comes to mind, but what about gun safety? It's the immersive experience doctors at Cincinnati Children's are now tapping into.
WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons shows us how doctors are using virtual reality headsets like these to reduce gun violence in the community.
Do you think we really need one of those?
I do.
Gun safety training in a VR headset.
You're right. I want to keep Alex as safe as possible.
A new virtual approach to a worsening reality.
More than ever, we're seeing children in the clinical setting that are having firearm-related injuries or individuals that are impacted by firearm-related injuries.
Data shows guns are now the leading cause of death for kids nationwide. Dr. Joe Reel at Cincinnati Children's Hospital says in many cases, kids get a hold of guns laying around the home.
So the best way we can protect those kids is through safe storage strategies.
Those conversations can be difficult, but Dr. Matthew Zakoff says they're necessary.
Just like we talk about car seats and helmets and pool safety in the summer, talking about firearms and how to store them safely and give family the tools to make the best decisions to keep their children safe falls right in our wheelhouse as pediatricians.
So with the help of this program, physicians can practice one simulation at a time. The program took about 3 months from conception to launch, and it takes about 30 minutes to complete. Now, because every family and situation is different, the program adapts. You choose the scenario and immerse yourself into the conversation.
A facilitator can control their responses back to you in real time, their body language, and so as you learn skills, the conversation goes better. Previously, it just wouldn't be discussed, or you wouldn't talk about it because you felt, I'm too busy, there's too many other things to talk about, I'm uncomfortable. Now that door has become open.
And the team hopes the door will only widen to the rest of the hospital and eventually to medical centers across the country.
I think we need to move beyond talking about the problem and doing something about it.
Taking the virtual step into a safer reality for all. Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.